Hello, this is Soledad with Candy with Soy, and today, per my son's request, I'm gonna make again chicken noodle soups. I'm gonna do this one in case you didn't know. Full of a lot of preservatives, salts, and everything. He told me today, Mom, I read what was in the Campbell soups because he really likes them, and then he goes, and I can't believe you used to feed us this. So he goes, I tasted the ones you made last time, so I want you to make me some more. So I'm gonna make them some more. So I said, let me record it again. So those of you who didn't see it will see it today. Let me get something. And I'll show the instructions at the end. But on the chicken noodle soup, pretty much is what you like. There's no specific measurements, only the noodles. I'm gonna tell you on the noodles. The noodles, they have to be the frozen egg noodles. If you buy the ones that are dry that are not frozen, they'll be real mushy. So just as long as they're frozen egg noodles. And these are the gluten-free, these are the ones I found. But normally, these are the ones that I use. The ramen homemade egg noodles. And as long as they're frozen. These are the ones I use all the time. And today I'm using these because I couldn't find any more of those. Now I'm gonna show you why you don't put so many noodles. This is the one that I made before. So this one I put half a cup or a little bit more than half a cup of egg noodles, and as if you can see, it's not moving or doing anything. However, how I did it is I put it in a pan and then I put some more water and then it worked out. But if you want it exactly how the noodles is, don't put that many noodles because then this is gonna happen. I just wanted to show you that. So now what I do is I put 1/3. So clean mason jar, 1/3. That's how many you need. If it looks like very little, remember when you get these cans, they hardly have any noodles. That's why. So don't put too many. 1/3 is enough. So you put your noodles in the bottom. Then you're gonna add your chicken, and like I said, the chicken is however much you want. This is a very simple recipe. The only important thing is the noodles more than anything. So I'm gonna say the chicken, use the 1/3 also if you want to go by measurements. And we barbecued today, so this is what was left over of our chicken, and that's what I'm using instead of throwing it away. So there you go, noodles, chicken, and then vegetables is whatever you like. So since I have carrots and celery, fresh ones, that's what I'm putting. Had I not had this, I would have put my dehydrated vegetables. So since I do have these, oh, let me show you something so nice. This pen is so nice. I'll show it to you in a bit. I don't want to get off topic. So noodles, chicken, vegetables. I cut up some onions. This is just optional if you want it. I'm gonna put 1 onion and see if it makes a difference. Then another thing that I'm gonna add is cilantro. This is completely optional. I'm only adding it to see if it tastes any different. And what I'm using today is, I have turkey broth that I canned myself, and that's what I'm going to be using. So if you don't have turkey broth, regular water works. So there you go. This is all you're going to do. And you're going to leave a 1-inch headspace, which is the first line. And as far as seasonings, what I did is I just put half of a teaspoon of my homemade chicken bouillon, and I'm gonna put half a teaspoon because the chicken already has its flavor. So then I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of chicken bouillon, and then remember, every time you do meat, you want to wipe it with vinegar. And you wipe the rim with vinegar. Then you put your lid on. And your ring. Fingertip tight. And that's it. You can give it a mix if you want or not. But that is how it's going to look. And I'll show them to you in the morning how they look. But you can do a water bath anytime that there's meat. It's 3 hours, remember. If you do pressure can, the pints is 70 minutes, the quarts is 90 minutes. The quarts are these, the bigger ones. So I'm doing pints because they're for my son who's in college. So in the canner it goes, and then it goes with 8 cups of water. And that's all the water it needs. Then you put, remember, a squirt of vinegar so they're not hazy. So your jars always look really white. And that's it. You put the rest of your jars. So remember, so in case if I don't put the instructions, you know, so it's 1/3 of a cup. 1/3 of a cup of chicken, or you can put more chicken, whatever chicken you want to cook. You can even use raw meat. You can put raw meat too, but this is something that was left over from the cookout. Then you put your vegetables. I am putting a piece of onion today, but last time I didn't put any, and I'm putting it big, that way if he doesn't like it, he can just take it out. I'm adding cilantro, that's optional, and my turkey broth. And anytime I make a broth, I make it without seasoning. That way I can use it however I want. And then half of a teaspoon of the bouillon. Wipe your rim. Put your lid on. And she's ready for the counter. And this is one that I had that I'm reusing. There you go. Next one. That's all it is. You're just repeating the process. 1/3 of a cup. The chicken. Your vegetables. Your little bit of cilantro, optional. And your turkey broth. And I ran out. 1-inch headspace. Your bouillon, chicken bouillon, half a teaspoon. Wipe the rim. I'm going one by one so that you can see. If you didn't get it on the first one, get it on the second. Clean lids. Put your ring on. Now roll tight, fingertip tight. There you go. It goes in the cabinet. Next one. Remember, frozen egg noodles. And then your meat. Veggies. Cilantro, half of a teaspoon, and I ran out. So now I'm going to use chicken. Chicken, and I can open it. I'm really bad. So this is, I always smell it. Chicken broth that I make. I always like to smell things. 1-inch headspace. Clean it with vinegar. Put your ring on. Fingertip tight. There's another. And that's all you're doing. The next one. Noodles again. Meat, your vegetables, piece of onion, your cilantro, your half of a teaspoon of bouillon, and it's just repeating, and then your broth. Wipe the lid. Lid, fingertip tight. There you go. Chicken noodle soup. Who would have thought? That is it. This one fits fine. And that is it. I'm just making 5 of them because I already have some. I just wanted to show you. So this one, see, let me put it closer. You see this one? So I already put them in here. Wash them there. Close it. Leaving them bent. Being quick. Oh, you plug it. Plug it. Pressure can. 70 minutes. And start. And that's all you do. So in about 10-15 minutes, it's going to start venting hot air through here. Once the air is consistent for 10 minutes, then you put it to close, and then that's it. That's all you do. It turns off by itself. So the only thing you have to wait is to vent the 10 minutes up here, where it says exhaust. Once there's 10 minutes continuous, then you put it on lock, and then that's it. You don't move anything over here. It does itself. So that's the beauty of it. So I hope you like this recipe. This is just think about it. Stop buying this stuff. Make your own, customizable however you want. There's really no exact measurements on everything. It's what you like. The only thing that I strongly recommend is the frozen egg noodles, and only use 1/3 of a cup for the pint. If you use the quart, it's half a cup for this big one. For the little one, it's 1/3. Don't use half, because then you're not going to have any water left. Which you could, you just put water with a can once it's done. Then that's what I used to do with these. I used to put these in the pans, take out the liquid, and then fill it up with water and put water, because it was too salty. So you could do that, but why do it? It'll have its own juice. And if you don't have broth, you can use water, because you're going to create the broth with this. I just put it on because I have it. Had I not had it, I would use water. Well, I hope you really enjoy this recipe. Don't forget to comment and share so that other people can learn. And I'm so glad that the response that I'm getting, that everybody's liking the videos. Thank you so much. This is Soledad again with Canning with Soy. See you in the morning. So I wanted to record these. These are the chicken noodle soups that I made. Try to, and look at the end results. A picture wouldn't do it justice. That's why I wanted to film it. Look how nice that is. And these are going for my son for college. They're so good, and the taste is amazing. Now, try to get this from this. Definitely not. This is so much better. I just wanted to show you the end results for the video. Okay? This is Soledad again with Canning with Soy. Don't forget to comment and share, and also follow me on YouTube. I have full videos there.